Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Today we are doing another finger licking and page flipping video, and I thought I'd pull out the good old cookbook that I kept saying I was going to use, but kept putting it off for some reason. I was especially inspired because right before I recorded this video, or started to record, I was planning meals for the week, so maybe I'll get inspired as I film. I think I have all the meals planned, but we'll see. So let's get right into it. So I think I've talked about this in previous videos, but I have a lot of new subscribers. Hello, new subscribers. So it wouldn't hurt to ask again, how do you all cook at home? Do you order out? Do you make meals at home? Do you have a delivery service like, Go Fresh or something, or Blue Apron, things like that? Or do you shop at your local supermarket or farmer's market? Personally, I get almost all of my produce and dry goods from my local supermarket. I was shopping once a week at Whole Foods to get a lot of my more specialty vegan items. And they also have some good generic stuff. However, with the current state of things, my local Whole Foods was further away than walking distance, so I've just been walking to the supermarket. I was going every other week. Now I'm going once a week, which is nice. I can get more fresh food that way. So now I just have my local supermarket where I get everything, basically. And it actually has a nice amount of specialty vegan goods, which is really fun. Admittedly, it's not the best priced, but their vegetables are pretty fairly priced. And they're usually fresh and local, which is nice. So let me know where you shop. And if you do shop at home, or cook at home rather, how do you go about that? Do you plan meals? Do you just go to the store and get inspired when you're there? Personally, I love to be super organized. I love to make lists. And I love to plan. I don't like to wander around the supermarket, especially nowadays. I go in, get what I need, and go out. Can you see some of the images? This is for a French breakfast radishes with nori, tamari, and avocado. So, I usually plan my meals. Lately, I plan them for a full week plus a day. So, 8 lunches and 8 dinners. And sometimes those dinners will repeat. It's just more cost effective and a little easier. So, not all the time, but often I'll have 2 nights of chili or 2 nights of corn chowder or 2 nights of pasta. So it helps keep the cost down. Salt roasted golden beets with dill, avocado, capers, and red onion. It almost looks like sashimi or fish. This recipe here looks really good too. It's spiced little carrots with chickpea sauerkraut puree. I hope you don't mind seeing it upside down. As you all know, I'm still with the basic camera setup. I don't have any fancy over-the-shoulder views, but I think most people like this view anyway. Now we're moving on to soups and stews. That section earlier was appetizers and bites, little starters. So I'll plan my meals, and then I have my grocery list, and then I even go so far as to put my groceries in order of the sections in the supermarket, so I'm really organized. This meal here, it's really good. It's peas and carrots with Jamaican curry. I made it last winter, actually like a whole year ago, not even this last winter, the winter before. Can't believe it's been so long, but it was delicious. I'm looking forward to coming across a certain recipe because it's what I'm making this week. It's a like summer corn chowder or something like that. I've made this recipe too. There's no picture, but it's called fresh chickpea bordetto. Bordetto. I think I did that wrong. So yeah, let me know in the comments below how you like to plan your meals. And maybe you're not the one who cooks. Maybe it's a parent or a partner or a roommate who does the cooking in your household. Oh, I found the recipe. There's no photo for it. It's called oyster mushroom and corn chowder. And as you can imagine, it calls for corn, mushrooms, vegan sour cream, celery, onion, fresh herbs, Old Bay seasoning. I'm going to make that this week. I'm going to make a big batch of it. I feel like some biscuits would be nice on the side. Let me know in the comments below. Although by the time I post this, I'll probably have already gone shopping, but I like hearing your feedback. Parsnip and chestnut bisque with mulled, wine-spiced onion confit. How fancy. I love to cook. This cookbook was a gift given to me years and years ago from my husband. And it's called Veg, the cookbook. It's actually the cookbook from the restaurant in Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania, called Veg, and it's a great restaurant. That and Charlie Was a Sinner, which is another Philly vegan restaurant I really love. Fingerling potatoes with creamy Worcestershire sauce. I'm getting hungry just looking at this book. I'm not a big cookbook person. I wanted this cookbook and I got it as a gift, but what with minimalism and everything, I prefer everything digital, which is kind of at odds with also my minimalistic like nature of the earth effect. I do understand that, but having things digital means less actual objects and it's easier to edit and access. But there's something really nostalgic and vintage about a good old cookbook and going through recipes, things like that. I've talked about this before, this is so pretty, really quick. Watermelon, radish, carpaccio with fava beans and tarragon. Ooh, so fancy. But one of my favorite role plays is from ASMR Requests, and it's not her popular ones, although this video was probably popular. It's actually from her, she had like a 12 Days of Christmas that she did like 7-8 years ago. And one of them is helping you get ready for like a dinner party, a Christmas dinner party. And she goes through a cookbook. And she helps you pick out a recipe. She transcribes it for you. It's really, really nice. She even showcases some ingredients. So I really enjoy that. By the way, the lighting, it's really humid, but I promise I'm not this greasy. It's just the lighting today. It's a cloudy day, but because the sky is such a light gray, it's really reflecting the light a little wild. Not that any of you noticed before I pointed it out. Now we're on to the green section. Oh my gosh, these all sound so good. Veg is a cool restaurant because they don't really use many, if any, faux meats. They do use a bit of like vegan mayo, which is basically just oil. It's just mayo without the eggs, just lots of whipped oil. And vegan sour cream, which is either tofu or a cashew or nut based. So there's quite a bit of like oil and salt for sure. But otherwise, it's called veg. It's showcasing vegetables and the ways you can impart unique flavors with spices and presentation. The only problem with this cookbook is a lot of the vegetables are really obscure. Like, you could never find them locally unless you happen to live somewhere where that was their specialty. Now we're on to main dishes. Hearts of palm cakes on curried lentils. I did make this before. I think it called for like a lot of vegan mayo, and I bought a weird brand, so I didn't love it. Yukon Gold potato pierogies with charred onion. I love pierogies. It must be the Polish side of me. Celery root fritters. Majority, or not a majority, but like half of these recipes are on their menu, so I've actually gotten to try some of these dishes, how they were meant to be, which is pretty cool. For some reason, we're already on tarts. Maybe that's part of the main dishes. Olive and onion mini tarts. I actually don't really like olives at all. I think black olives sometimes in pasta, like a puttanesca, is nice. I don't like Greek olives, those big green olives. Ugh. But I don't mind little black olives on pizza or on nachos, which I know is so random. And those are the two places my husband hates olives, actually. This doesn't have a picture, but it's whole roasted carrots with black lentils and green harissa. And I ate this at the restaurant and loved it, and I've made it several times at home. So, the cars are being very loud today. So I'm going to have to wrap up this video because I've had to stop every 2 minutes for a loud truck. But first, this page is all dirty because I've had it open in the kitchen. That is portobello frites. It's a portobello steak and delicious red onion sauce, red wine onion sauce with crispy fries. Are they salt and vinegar fries? I don't know, but they're so good. I don't think they are, but I love salt and vinegar fries. So I apologize, today's page flipping's a little short, but hopefully my finger-licking page flipping fans out there enjoyed it. I always recall that these were my original popular video, but now a lot of other videos are kind of staking claim over that. So, thank you all for watching. I'm sorry I don't have more magazines at home, but thought it'd be nice to mix it up with a nice cookbook. So thank you again for watching. And hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Bye.